Just before Christmas, Jeranism published a challenge regarding the dearmoon mission. At first I accepted the challenge, then Jeran changed some things and he changed it back, and now I started wondering what is his purpose with this bet. First of all, I want to thank all my patrons, members, donors and subscribers. All of you are important for me. Thank you very much. This is a part from the video I watched first when I first accepted the bet.
So I'll just bring that up real quick because here's my prediction of what's going to happen. Well, first of all, I should make an open bet, and I don't know what amount to put it at. I can start like $500. I'll bet any globe believer $500 that there's no way they're launching a craft to go around the moon with 10 people in it in 2023.
When I accepted the bet, I haven't looked at this project, this mission, so I didn't understand why 2023 was important for Jared. I will come back to this later on.
Now, why do I say that? Because they're going to tell you that they are. And I believe that there's no glober dumb enough to believe them, but they can't let us know that. So they can put their money where their mouth is.
So if the mission is not launched in 2023, Jared will try to use that as a proof that space is fake. I did have a quick look at the website for the project and did find this. The first civilian mission to the moon is planned to take place in 2023. Then some of you followers and members started to send me information regarding this timetable. When I started to look into it a bit more, I understood why Jeranism dared to make this bet. Here is one example. This is a clip from the channel Timbro Space News, and it's from the 17th of December 2022, and it's an interview with one of the crew members, Tim Dodd.
What are some of the things that you're definitely keeping your eyes on at the moment? Like, what are some of those the unknowns that need to be solved that can be spoken of before things can finally progress and really start to hit a stride where you can be like, okay, now we really are starting to make this happen?
Yeah, obviously the biggest ones is seeing Starship start flying, orbital missions. Obviously, once it's up and flying, that's going to start hitting home a lot more. Hopefully, once it starts flying successfully, repeatedly, that will be a very good sign. Once we get called into Hawthorne to start doing training, that's going to be obviously hitting home. We don't have a timeline for that, like I said, but I expect that. Personally, I'd expect that to start happening in 2023. And it's just crazy to think. Those are the big things. Once Starship starts flying, I think a lot of questions will be answered for a lot of people, obviously me included.
Jeranism bet was published 2 days after this interview, and at that time it was a well-known fact that the test program with this spacecraft wasn't finished. I'm not a big space fan. I know that we have been to the moon, I know that ISS is real, but I don't follow this type of news about NASA and spacecraft and so on. So I had missed that information when I accepted the bet. But I'm sure that Jeranism was well aware of this. When a member of the crew says this,
once it's up and flying, that's going to start hitting home a lot more. Hopefully, once it starts flying successfully, repeatedly, that will be a very good sign.
I'm quite sure that this will not be happening in 2023. And I'm convinced that Jeranism did know this before he made this bet. So, will I still accept this bet? Stick to the end of the video and you will get the answer to that question. Yasuko Misawa is a Japanese businessman and he's the man behind the Dearmoon project. 8th of December 2021, he was a part of the crew on Soyuz MS-20 that started from Kazakhstan to ISS. There you did see a part of the launch and that he was on the spacecraft. There are plenty more material from that launch. And here is some material from him on board ISS.
すごいよね、そこのトラスみたいな、かっこいいね。はい、前澤です。今日は ISS を探検したいと思います。ISS の全部これから皆さんを案内します。まずはロシアモジュールからご案内します。ここが一番こう後ろ手にあるモジュールで、サービスモジュール、別名ズベズダと呼ばれてます。このサービスモジュールいろんな機能がついてまして、例えばこういったみんなで食事を食べるダイニングテーブル、あとはこういうウォーターサーバーですね。ここにクルークォーター1つ、そしてもう1つこちら2つのクルークォーターがあって、今回こちらやばいね、狭いね。MRM1 っていうモジュールです。もはやここが何なのかも俺はよくわかりません。
He returned to Earth the 20th of December 2021. My simple question to Jeranism is, was this real? Did he go to ISS? If Jeranism thinks that this is fake, what proof do we have for it to be fake? And why would I trust him regarding Dearmoon? Jeranism have agreed in emails that if the launch is documented and that you can see people in the spacecraft orbiting the moon, he will not claim it's fake. The only logical conclusion to that is if this is a successful mission, Jeranism believes that the moon is real, space travels is real, but I don't think that Jeranism is prepared to make such a statement because he is convinced that this mission will not start in 2023, and after researching it, I will agree with him about that. Because of this, I will change my bet, and it's that it's through 2024. So my bet is it will be launched 2023 or 2024. If it's not, I will pay Jeranism $500 and I will add 500 more that I will donate to Ukraine in Jeranism's name. And if dearmoon is not launched before the end of 2024, Jeranism have to pay me $500. I will donate those $500 and add 500 more and donate it to Ukraine in Jeranism's name. The reason that I will donate the money to Ukraine is several. First of all, they need help. The second one, several flat earthers believes that it's fake, the war is fake. One example is taboo conspiracy. I could give several others. Dirt, for instance. Both of those are friends with Jeranism. Why I changed it to the end of 2024? That one must be obvious, because it would be a small miracle if this expedition is launched this year. And I'm sure that Jeranism knows this already. So, if it's during 23 or 24, the bet is on. I'm close to raise money for one more drone to Ukraine, so if you are able to help me help Ukraine, send your donation on PayPal. And memberships, ad revenues and so on also goes to buy drones. I hope you liked the video. I'm aware that it was a bit boring, but I promised Jeranism an answer on his bet. See you soon in a new video. Have a nice day.